Hello friends, I'm back. Today we're going to talk about tools. I know everyone always asks me, should I buy this home dermaplaning tool off of Amazon? And should I buy the home microdermabrasion machine off of Amazon? And I want to save you some money and some time, because you can do more harm than good sometimes with some of these machines. And I want to show you first, before we talk about those things, why. This is your skin. Now, that might look thick to you. However, this top layer of your skin is really not much more than the thickness of a tissue, like a 2-ply tissue. So when you're exfoliating your skin, you can actually exfoliate different layers of your skin and you can make it uneven. You can go too deep, you can press too hard, you can go in the wrong direction, which is could possibly break blood vessels and capillaries. Some modalities, such as microdermabrasion, dermabrasion, laser treatments, those are best done by a professional. You're better off going to a spa, a med spa, someone who's trained to do those kinds of modalities that involve machines and like an abrasive exfoliation to your skin. I'm not saying those things are bad for your skin. I'm just saying they're best done by a professional. Dermaplaning, where the professional takes a blade. It's a scalpel, and going in the same direction on the face, we are taking off just a microscopic amount of skin. The nice part is, of course, all of that little peach fuzz hair comes off as well. And over time, you can only do it. And this is the other thing. We all think that more is better. So you get one of these machines at home and you're doing it too frequently. Like microdermabrasion should only be done every 4 weeks. Well, I'm going to take that back. If you're doing a series and you want to affect some change to your skin, you could do it more frequently, but again, should be done by a professional. It's not something you can do every day. Dermaplaning can only be done every 4 weeks because you've got to allow that top layer of the skin to regrow. So people tend to do it too frequently. The other thing that we talk about, it's not necessarily a tool to you, but it's like a peel, a chemical peel. And a chemical peel, you can actually buy glycolic acid and those different acids online. But I actually did a wedding one time where the mother of the bride put 40% glycolic acid on her face and she burned through the top layer of her skin. So it's not a good idea to do that to yourself. These kinds of things really need to be we need to watch what's happening. We need to make sure that your skin is not reacting to these things. So I'm going to say there are some tools that you can use at home that would be really beneficial to your skin. And the thing is, you have to use them. You have to use them. If they're just going to sit on your counter because they were the latest thing, a lot of the cleansing brushes. I used to have the Clarisonics here, but people didn't use them. They just were another thing that sat on their counter. So you want to make sure it's something that you're going to do consistently, to spend that kind of money for them. I'm going to show you another tool that actually I had in my treatment room, and I tried doing it to myself. Now, these weren't terribly expensive. They were like $300 for my treatment room. I've seen them go up to the thousands, though. And I tried doing this to myself. These are, it's LED. So it's light emitting diode, and it is red light, but you have to hold it with, just so close enough to the skin, and you have to hold it in one area for 3 minutes. People could buy these, but you're not going to use them. To sit there and hold this over your face for 3 minutes in each section, I don't know, we're all too busy for that. So the tools that I really love and that I have used consistently over the last year, many of you have commented, I wish I could tell you how old I was but I can't, because if I tell you how old I am, then I'm going to have to put this bug in your phone so that it blows up and you can't tell anybody else. But I've been using a couple of things over this last year. I do it in the morning, and then I do it at night when I'm sitting there watching television. It doesn't take that long, and it's not something that's, that I've just got to sit there and hold. One of them, you've probably seen the rollers, Jade Rollers. I prefer rose quartz. I believe it's a harder stone. This is actually called a gua sha stone, and it's a scraping stone. And what you're going to do with it is you're going to put a couple of drops, of your oil. Again, my lily oil, and I have a big surprise for you for B3. My lily oil on my skin. Love my lily oil. And you can take your gua sha stone and you can just push, and you're going to push out so that it will actually, and I keep mine in the refrigerator, it's going to actually push fluid out from underneath here. So if you wake up in the morning and you've got some puffiness, you can do that. It also will lift your skin, and it brings fresh blood up to the surface of the skin so that you're going to be rosy, and it's going to push your oil in, up, and then don't forget this under here. And you see how this is shaped to the planes of your face. So then we've got this and here. So just gently, again, just like I say, people overuse their products. Don't push too hard. It's not going to be better. The other tool, which is actually amazing, I use this honestly twice a day. I'm not lying. Turn it on, and then you have different settings. And this one is, you press it once and it's going to be your photo rejuvenation. It's red light. And it's going to penetrate, it's going to take all the skincare products I have on my skin, and it's going to penetrate it in deeper. The red light is photo rejuvenation, cell rejuvenation. So I think that it honestly has improved these fine lines. It's not going to take them away. It is going to soften them. So much so, when I went to my guy and I have Botox done right here, just right there. That's all I do. He said, "You're not thinking you're going to get your lips done today, are you?" And I said, "No." "Why?" And he goes, "Well, because you don't need it. What are you doing?" So I told him. And he was pretty impressed, because I think that I have gotten some regrowth of my cells and the collagen from using this tool. It's warm. It's pleasantly warm. Then you hit it again, and you're going to get a blue light. And the blue light is for lifting and toning. And I really like it, especially from here, because after a certain age, and age, my friends, comes to us all, you're going to get some sagging. Sorry, you're going to get some sagging. And don't forget to do it in an upward motion. Upward. Upward. And when you do this in the morning, if you are wearing makeup, your makeup it's gonna look so pretty on your face. but I've not been wearing much on my skin, and I don't think I need to. So then it has a third setting that is just for your eyes. And you can get these little crow's feet softened, and the fluid retention can be gone. It's lovely. So this is called the B3 wand. Now, I went to a trade show, it's January 2020, and they had a booth. There was a booth at this international spa show that I went to out in Long Beach, California. They were selling those wands for $500. That's a lot of money. And right now, when you go to joyabeauty.com and you go to shop products and you go to B3 under that drop down under shop products, you're going to see this B3 wand. You're also going to see the gua sha scraping stone also comes in a set with a rose quartz roller. This makes a great gift to someone. You're going to get 30% off. Starting today through the 29th of November, there's a 30% off everything you buy on the B3 site. This would be under $100 for this. You can also buy an attachment to it that can be used as a cleansing tool. I don't see anything wrong with that, because I think that you would use it. It's so easy to use. And like I said, at night, when I'm sitting there in front of the television, I just do my wand. And with my, I put all my skincare on like we talked about last time. And then I just make sure that it's penetrated into my skin. And I honestly think that it has helped. You tell me in the comments below. So don't forget, 30% off, joyabeauty.com, shop products, B3, and there's a code that you put in there. Oh my God, for the life of me, I can't remember what it is, but it tells you in the little block. So it's from now until November 29th. It's a great deal. I wanted to do this video this week because next week, I'm not sure, I might show you what I look like. I'm gonna go have a treatment that I've been wanting to have done for a long time. You can't see them in this light, but I do have a little bit of hyperpigmentation that has decided to come out and visit, mostly from kayaking over here. The water, the sun reflects. And I'm really good about sunblock, but no matter what, it's still gonna happen. So I'm gonna have an Ipl treatment, which is intense pulse light. It's done with a laser. It's much deeper than what I can do as an esthetician. This is at a med spa that I'm going to. I'm not sure, I'll wait and see what I look like, but then I might post something to show you what it looks like, but it's gonna go pretty deep. And what will happen is these hyperpigmentation spots that I have, what's gonna happen is it'll rise to the surface and it's going to turn into what looks like granulated coffee grounds, and they're gonna fall off. I'm so excited. So maybe I'll show you what that looks like. But in the meantime, don't forget, this is your skin. Thickness of a tissue. And there's your deeper layers where your blood layer is. And what you're trying to do is push products down into those sub layers, because this is where your little baby cells are created, and they rise to the surface and they fall off. And that's what gives your skin that luminous, youthful kind of glow. If you don't do some form of exfoliation, those cells rise to the surface and they stick. The older we get, they stick. And I'm talking about over the age of 30. And then it creates like a ripple effect. Just like straight hair is shinier than curly hair, your skin will be more luminous the smoother and flatter that it is. So there you go. There's the news from Joy of Beauty, because I really want you to enjoy your products and I want you to enjoy your tools. Just don't buy into things that you're not going to end up using and they're just going to collect dust on your counter. So there you go. Happy Thanksgiving, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Bye for now.